What do you get when you mix high school girls' musical instruments, tea, and cake? A band that really enjoys tea time. K-On! Is a 2009 anime series created by Kyoto Animations, best known for the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, Clannad, and Kanon. It is based off a 4-panel manga by the same name. The series begins as 4 high school girls join the light music club of Sakuragaoka Girls High School. Unfortunately, there are only 4 members, so it becomes their job to keep the club alive. The girls form their band after school tea time, and they spend their days practicing, eating cake, performing, drinking tea, hanging out, and eating more cake. I mean, seriously, these girls eat and drink enough cake and tea to put any normal human being into a diabetic coma. Could this be the secret behind their bubbly personalities? K-On! Is one of the first series to create the fabled Moe character. Now, for those of you who don't know what Moe is, let me try to explain in my own words to the best of my ability. Now, Moe means something different to every person, and you're free to look at it how you want to. But for me, Moe characters are cute, adorable, and innocent. They are the type of characters you wish to protect from all harm. K-On! Is Moe as fuck. There's really no other way to put it. If you take a look at the genres listed for K-On!, you will see that it is a musical slice of life. However, if you are interested in this series because of the musical tag, you're better off looking elsewhere at titles such as Beck. Although there is music in this series, it's as rare as seeing Shinji being a man in Evangelion, which we all know doesn't really happen. K-On! Is focused more on the characters and their interactions together. In fact, for a majority of the episodes, the girls are playing more music in the opening and the ending than the actual episode itself. Speaking of which, let's talk about the soundtrack. What a beautiful segue. No planning went into it at all, I promise. Anyway, I would have liked to see the girls play music more, but the soundtrack was still enjoyable. All of the songs are upbeat pop music, which really fits the girls' personalities perfectly. My one real qualm with the soundtrack was that I feel there wasn't enough songs. There are several performances throughout the whole series, and the same songs are played in all of them. This can get a little repetitive. However, since the show focuses more on the characters and less on the music, this wasn't too much of a problem for me. By the way, speaking of characters, boom! 2 perfect segues in this review, but I digress. K-On! Is a character-driven series. The main focus of the story is the daily lives of the main characters. But how can the lives of some high school girls be so enjoyable to watch? Well, it's because the personalities of the characters mix so well together, which ends up leading to some funny situations. My only real problem with the characters is that they are way too two-dimensional. They remain the same throughout the whole series, and nothing happens in the show to change who they are. Which brings me to my next topic, the story. Most of the episodes of K-On! Have self-contained plots that do not affect the other episodes in the slightest. However, many of those episodic stories were interesting. They usually revolve around the girls having to do something with the light music club and the band. But that being said, do not expect anything drastic to happen. Being animated by Kyo Annie, I expected to watch an excellently animated series, and I wasn't let down. All of the animation runs fluidly, and the backgrounds look beautiful. The best scenes are definitely the concerts, where characters' movements are very detailed. One of my favorite details in the series was when the noses were colored red to show that the characters were cold. This small addition helped to add a level of realism to the girls. Like I stated earlier, the characters in K-On! Are supposed to be cute and adorable, and the voice acting really helped to accentuate this feeling. I was very impressed by the dub and how they helped to bring out the personalities of the characters. The best acting was seen when the characters would react over the top to a situation, and it helped to add to the comedic value of the show. K-On! Is 10% music and 80% tea time. Although K-On! Does not knock anything out of the park, I still enjoyed watching every episode and could not get enough. If you enjoy cake and cute girls, I would highly recommend checking out K-On! So after factoring all of the aspects I talked about earlier, K-On! Gets a solid 7.5 out of 10. Here's a cute little parting gift.